Hey, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, but if you're new, I'm Lex, and if y'all can tell by the title, I'm back at it again with another advanced intro. And if you like the intro you just seen, then make sure you keep watching. And if you need an intro made, make sure to DM my Instagram account at the Art Mom Graphics. So I don't even want to waste any more time. So you guys know that I already come with the album prepared for this video. So the first thing I'm going to do is go into KINEMASTER. And all of these apps I do have are free, but I do have some subscriptions. And I'm going to hit the plus button in the middle and choose the 16:9 ratio. I'm going to hit media, video, and I'm going to go into the album for this video. And I already have my wallpapers. You can choose any wallpaper you want. I found this one on Pinterest. I'm going to go into photo, and I'm going to go into the album for this video. And here's my wallpaper. And I'm going to select the video and hit pan and zoom, and I'm going to start zooming in where I want it to be at, which is here. And I'm going to hit this button right here so it'll connect the start and end position and hit the check mark. This video is 4 seconds, 4.4 seconds. I'm going to bring it down to maybe 4 point, maybe like 2. So after that, I'm going to click off and I'm going to hit it again. I'm going to hit the 3 dots and hit duplicate as layer. I'm going to click that image and I'm going to start zooming in. Then I'm going to hit overall animation, and for the overall animation I had flicker. And I'm going to hit the check mark. Then from here I have to go back to the album I made for this video and look at what pictures I chose. Okay, I think I can remember that. I'm gonna hit layer, media, and go back to the album, and I'm just gonna add the pictures in. Now I gotta make sure those are the pictures, and I gotta see what else I need to add. I think it is, and I think they pulled to both be facing the way that I had them. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the same pictures. And I have to add the name, the butterfly go last. I have to add the name, and I know what overlay I used here. Okay, so I already showed how to cut out names and stuff, so you need to check out, I want to say video 2. I believe I showed how to cut out the names. It's just like cutting out the pictures. But now on PHONTO, you can save it as a PNG, so you don't even have to cut it out. I just figured that out. And I'm going to go add the pictures with her name in really quick as well. I'm just making sure they all start at the same place. And I'm going to hit the layer again, and I'm going to choose overlay. Now I think for overlay you do have to have a subscription. If I'm remembering correctly, you do. It was so worth it because I really do like this app, and you really would want to pay for it if you want to use all the features. I do have subscription, but you can definitely freestyle it. It don't have to be exactly like this. So now I'm going to choose my overlay, which is under no pictures please. So if you do have the subscription and you don't have this overlay, you can just go to the store, and all you got to do is go look for it. I don't remember exactly what it's under, but I do know it's under animation, and you just got to go through these and then you download them and you'll see them. But for mine, since I already have it installed, I'm going to hit no pictures please, and it's the last one. And that's what it would look like, but I don't want it to go throughout the whole video, so I'm going to stop it like midway. That's still a little too long, like maybe right there. The check mark and push play. That looks about right. Yeah, but let me just make sure the name, I don't think the name was that high up though, so I'm gonna go look at it again. No, the name is not that high up at all. I could have just looked on the picture. The name is actually down some. So I'm just gonna like play with the name, adjusting the name. And I know that the name has an animation, and I believe the pictures coming in has an animation as well. So the name was maybe like right here. I know it was further down on her arm. And then the name on top, I gotta worry about the sizing. And you gotta make sure you like really selecting the right one, because I just changed the overlay a little bit by accident. I moved it some, but I had to undo it. The name is looking, I think, right. Let me see. And even if it's not exactly how I did yesterday, you still get it. Like, it still looks exactly the same. It's just all about the positioning now. The name is definitely small though. It's not really big, is what I know. So this is too big. It needs to be small, like that. And I want the overlay to be starting in the beginning as well. And it looks perfect. I just want to go back and look at something else. I'm like a perfectionist, so it bothers me when it doesn't look a certain way. Okay, the first page is definitely right spot on though. I know I got to add the butterfly, but I'm not going to add the butterfly in this app. We're going to be using a couple apps. And see, her picture is fading out at the end too soon, this one. But okay, now I gotta worry about the animation. So I'm gonna do the animation for the names first. So I'm gonna click the name, and I'm gonna hit in animation, and I'm gonna choose converge, and I'm gonna choose that for the second one as well. I think I chose the first one 2 times. Oh no, I think the animation for the names is good. We're good on the names. Yep. And for the pictures, I have to watch it again. Oh, these just slid. Okay, these slid in. So in animation, and this is a picture to the right, I want to say. It's going to slide in. So I'm going to slide, no, I'm going to slide this one right. And I'm going to choose the other one left. I wear glasses and I keep scrolling right by it. Okay, the check mark, and then this is the first page. Okay, so I'm done for now in KINEMASTER, so I'm going to export this in 4K 60 frames per second and slide it over to high quality. Even if you can't save it in 4K, you just always want to save it in the highest quality possible. So you gotta make sure that you slide it all the way over, even if you can only save it in, the free one is 720. So you can just make sure it's always over to high quality. Okay, from here we are going to go into Video Leap, and we're going to hit new project and hit that plus button, and now we're going to upload the video we just made in KINEMASTER, which is this. Now we're going to hit mixer. I'm going to go to the album I made, and I'm now going to add the pink butterfly. I'm going to go down here in the toolbar and hit chroma, and I'm going to turn the intensity up a little bit. And this is to I'm just playing with the positioning of the butterfly. Okay, it's ended perfectly, so I'm going to export this in 4K by 60 frames per second. I think I have a subscription with this too as well. The apps are free, it's just I paid for the subscription for the extra. Now I'm going to go into photos and I'm going to go favorite this. Now we're on to the second part. This is the second part. So now we're gonna go back into KINEMASTER and we're gonna make a new movie. We'll separate it into about 4 parts. And I'm going to go to media, go to photos, and go back to the album. And I'm going to upload the purple wallpaper. Pan and zoom it. I think I had it starting up here. Hit the little circle so it can connect the start position to the end position. Hit the check mark. So what I'm gonna do is I need to look at this part. Okay, so it's a video to the left. So I'm gonna hit layer media and add that video, which is this one. And I know I have to size it up. And the video, I believe, is a little shorter than the wallpaper, so I gotta measure it out. And next, I believe, is the Twitter page. So I gotta go to media. I screenshot her Twitter page, and I'm gonna add the picture. So her Twitter was not exactly centered, but that looked like that might be the right size. I want to say it was maybe about right here. And I'm going to hit layer media, and I'm going to go add the PNG of the iPhone XR. I already showed how to do this as well. So you just gotta go on the internet and look for iPhone XR PNG. And if it's not a PNG, you're gonna have to cut it out. Okay, this is a little too long, so I'm gonna click the Twitter picture and I'm gonna crop the bottom a little so it can fit better. That looks good. I think it's a picture to the right. It is. And then it's okay. I'm gonna start adding the pictures in now. I think this picture is turned around. So I need to hit rotate and mirror and flip the picture. And add the rest of the pictures. Okay, so the third page is this page, and for this page you have to make this wallpaper. So I did show how to make this, but I will show you how to make it again, just because I don't know if you will go back and watch the other video, but you really should, because I explained how to do a lot of things there in this video. And in this video I assumed you already watched the other one, so I wouldn't have to, you know, basically explain everything because it would take too long. So I'm gonna hit plain images, and I'm gonna choose the white wallpaper, and I'm gonna size it 1280 by 720. After that I'm gonna hit color, and you can choose any color you want. I chose this light pink, this real pale pink, and I'm gonna hit use. Click off and hit add text. Her Instagram name is Love Smiley, and it's 2 underscores. And for the fonts, you could check the fonts out for which fonts I use, but for this font is Baby's New regular. I probably messed that word all the way up. I'm gonna hit style, and I think I chose this pink or this hot pink. I can't tell. They both look similar. I really can't tell. And I'm gonna size it down to, let's say, 48. It's 4 going across, but I won't know until I start adding the other names in. So I'm gonna go to the second page and hit this like page button because it copies it for you. So I usually hit it a couple times, and I'm just adjusting it, and you just keep doing that. Okay, so this is not exactly perfect, and I already saved this on my phone. So let's say we just wanted to look real simple. I have more layers than this, but I'm not going to be resaving this on my phone. This was just to show y'all how to make it. And of course you would have your spacing better than that, and you would save it, and after you save it, you would go into iMovie and you would upload it, you know, by hitting create new movie, adding a photo in. And you would have to enable Ken Burns, and you would pinch and zoom it, and then enable Ken Burns and save it in 4K. If you can't save it in 4K, you can save it in something lower. And then from iMovie, now we are going to go back into Video Leap, and we are going to create a new movie, and you're going to add that video in that you made from iMovie. I'm going to add it in, and from here I have a MacBook screen, which is this one. I screen recorded her a video from her YouTube, and I put it inside the MacBook, and KINEMASTER, I made it, saved it with the green screen. I already explained how to make this, so I'm not gonna like really keep explaining it. So now I'm going to hit chroma, click off, and zoom up. I said zoom up, I meant and make it bigger. And from here I'm going to click off and add this picture that I cut out. I flipped the pictures, so I'm going to go over here to transform and mirror it. And that's that page, but I need to see the animation. Okay, so the only animation is the actual MacBook itself, and I gotta make sure that the pictures are ending where the MacBook is. Okay, I need to mute the MacBook audio. I even need to trim the MacBook one because the picture is leaving the MacBook too soon. One of these pictures coming out too late, and I think it's this one. Okay, now it looks perfect. Okay, now I'm going to export this. And that was, I want to say, I think that was the third part. And we're literally more than halfway done. Okay, so I'm going to go favorite that as well. So now I'm going to go back and see what screen is next. And I think it's the Snapchat page, which is the 4th page. And this page is pretty simple for the most part. And I'm going to go back in KINEMASTER. Majority of this video was made in KINEMASTER. And I'm going to go add that wallpaper, which was this one. And I'm going to, of course, pan and zoom it. Hit that button. And now I'm going to hit the 3 dots over here to the left and hit duplicate this layer. Size it back up. The overall animation is flicker. Check mark. I think it was like a little shorter. Okay, now that I added that, I gotta see So I need to see what exactly, I need to see exactly which picture I used, okay, because she has two pictures in the orange shirt that I used in this video, so I just need to make sure it's the right one. So this is the one. Yep. And I know it's a video with red hair, this one, and I think that it's tilting. I gotta go add the phone. I do gotta go look at the animation after I add in her Snapchat information. I think the phone is definitely moved over some. So the only thing moving is the actual wallpaper in the video. It's already enough going on in the background. I don't need to worry about animation. It'll be too much. So I'm gonna go export this, and we're about to be on the last page of the intro. Okay, now that that's saved, I'm gonna favorite. And I wish I can actually use the song I used on Instagram, which was the Chloe and Haley Do It, and she actually is going to use that song in her own intros, but I would be copyrighted, and she is not worried about that yet because she just started YouTube, and you know when you just start YouTube, that don't bother you. Like, I didn't mind having copyrighted songs and stuff in there in my videos because I didn't know about it. After a while, you have to, you know, start finding non-copyrighted stuff. And what is it? Epidemic Sound is perfect for that if you want to pay $15 a month. Or YouTube has non-copyrighted music as well. This is the last page, and this page is not hard. I'm gonna go back into KINEMASTER, and this is the last part of the intro. And so I'm gonna add the wallpaper. And I kind of did a theme. It was like the butterfly background, the money background, and then a solid background with the words in the back. Then the butterfly background, money background, like that. It was like that pattern. And I'm going to zoom in, adjust where I want it. I think I used this page twice. Hit that button to connect the start position and the end position. I think it was the photos from the very beginning. Now I'm going to add the phone. I don't know what made me think to try this, because this was actually really a good idea. It turned out really cute. When I mean I really freestyled. And I'm going to click off the phone, and I'm going to hit the three dots and hit duplicate, so I don't got to go look for the phone again, even though it's like really easy to find because it's in this folder, but still. And before I even start sizing them, I want to like really make sure the phones are really supposed to be, and I really don't think they are for some reason. The sizing is actually off in this video, so I can really adjust where I want them to go, which will be a better position. I didn't realize it was a little off. I mean, it's fine. And I'm going to crop the size off so it can fit better. And I'm going to do the same thing to adjust them. I'm probably going to make the phone a little smaller. I mean, the phones can stay this size. I probably will, because if I make them any smaller, I might just have to keep cropping on the picture. But actually, I do like it a little smaller. And I know her name goes in the middle. Her YouTube name, like on the first page. Just kind of try to make it a theme. I think her name might be up too high. Can't have it too low because the subscribe button gotta go here, but let's see. It's up just a little bit too high. It's not really that far up. But no matter of fact, I want it there. Okay, and for animation, other than the butterfly moving, wait a minute, phones are popping up. Okay. So for the pictures, for in animation, I'm gonna choose pop up, and I gotta make sure everything is doing the same thing. So now I gotta do the phones. For the words, I'm gonna choose converge again. I'm glad I did this video the day after I actually made the intro for my customer, because I remember everything more clearer than trying to do it a month later, because I won't really probably remember. Like, it'll be similar, but it won't be probably the exact same things. The words are sliding in the, like, I need to change the pace a little bit, so I'm gonna turn it. Yeah, I definitely think I turned it down. Maybe to 0.5 seconds or 0.7 seconds. This is coming in way too late. I think it was like 0.6 seconds. It's still coming in too late. I think it was 0.5. I know I had changed the speed for sure. It was way too late coming in. The words were still sliding. I'm okay with that. And I know I got a butterfly in the subscribe button, but that's not gonna be done here. Okay, so wait a minute, before I save this, it don't have to be 4.4 seconds though. It's the last page. It really don't have to be that long. More like it don't need to be that long. Like 3.9 seconds is long enough for the last page. And I'm going to export this, and that was the last page. And now I'm going to favorite this page, and I'm going to go into my favorites album because that was the last page. And I'm going to look at all of them. I think the last page was flashing though. I think the last page really was, I think I forgot to do something. I really think I forgot this. Oh, I didn't. I thought that page had that little sparkling. It was really light. So it didn't. That was on the outro page. I gotta go to Video Leap. And I have to add that purple clip that we did in KINEMASTER. And I had to hit Mixer, go back into the videos. I mean, I gotta go into the album. And I have to add the butterfly, hit chroma. And I'm gonna trim this. So now I'm gonna go add the green screen, subscribe. Didn't mean to add that. Chroma, I'm gonna turn the intensity up, not that much. And I know I gotta move the subscribe button down and size it down. I think it's about right. And the butterfly is fading in. I need to make that fade into. I'm going to export this. It's a little different from the last page. I think the subscribe button was starting and ending at a longer place, or even the video with the purple background was a little longer. Okay, now I'm going to go favorite that purple one with the butterfly and subscribe. Now I can go into VIVAVIDEO. I'm going to hit edit. Go to my favorites, and I'm going to add all of these videos in now. And for the first transition, it is whip pen. For the second transition, it is pull in. For the third transition, it's down left. The third transition is down left. And for the last one, it is X fade. Let's save that. I'm going to save it in 4K. Okay, so I told y'all I will meet y'all back in iMovie. So now we're going to go to create a new movie, and we're going to add in the intro first. So hit the video, the check mark, and create video. And we're going to add in the I'm about to say copyrighted. We're going to add in the video that we screen recorded, and I chose this song. And all you're going to do from here is adjust where you want the song to start and end. Okay, that's the intro. So I'm really happy with that. That turned out really cute. And once you save it and everything, you should have a really cute intro.